See? I told y'all I'd drop. When have I ever lied to you?
Try!
Don't answer that. Before we start though, I have a quick announcement to make. Me and my boy Kevin have joined forces and made a duo channel. First video is out now as we speak, and there's more to come. So go over there, sub up, and watch that video after this one. So picking up where we left off, Evil Eye has just made another appearance, nearly killing Momo in the process and doing more damage, mentally and physically. For starters, Evil Eye had the audacity to lay a hand on my precious Queen Psycho. There's a reason why Evil Eye has never been spotted in the same room as me. That's because he knows what I'd do to him if we ever crossed paths. How dare he touch it? It's low-key funny though, because everyone besides Momo, the person who got attacked, was feeling down. Ira was feeling bad because she didn't do anything, and I can't even blame her. When the time came to get active, she froze. Homegirl hasn't moved in 40 minutes. The lights were too bright. But seriously, Ira's a girl with a big heart, and she cares about her friends. And as the leader, it's her job to take care of her subordinates. Leader of what? Yes! Ira is the leader, bruh. On you, yes, your soul. We all agree that Ira is the leader of the Donda gang. Dan. What are we calling this group, bro? Seriously. The Don. We'll figure that out later. Peep how Momo was reading Ashita no Joe though. Saved the day and went straight to reading peak fiction. That's why she's the GOAT. Meanwhile, Gigi and Okarun aren't really on speaking terms right now. You know it's serious when they aren't even facing each other. But deep down, Okarun knows that if they want to save both Gigi and the Evil Eye, it'll be up to him to get stronger. So he goes to the one person that he looks up to the most, Ippo. Turns out he has a human form and works at a dairy farm. He looks cool, but have y'all seen Cheeky Cheetah, bro? He looks so adorable, man. Little bro's actually 3 apples tall. Unfortunately, Ippo doesn't believe in violence, so he refuses to teach Okarun his punches. Bro had no qualms piecing up Ira the other day, but now he doesn't want to teach our boy? Whatever, man. He even got free labor out of this poor kid, dude. What the hell? Later at home, it's much of the same. Gigi and Okarun still aren't on speaking terms, and frankly, it's looking pretty grim. The priest guy, his name's Manjiro, tells Seiko, am I even saying this right, bro? Tells Seiko that they can't do this much longer. Evil Eye's getting too strong, and if this keeps up, they won't have a house, let alone their lives. And Seiko feels bad because, you know, as an adult, you're supposed to shoulder the trouble for the kids so they can freely enjoy their lives, but it is what it is. Manjiro plans on calling over the Hayashi tomorrow. On the bright side, at least we get to hear another banger performance. Later, we see Okarun working on some punches, using Tomorrow's Joe as a guide as well. Both of them are tapped in. I swear that's the same hoodie that Momo was wearing last season. And I also said this last episode, but Turbo Granny is a genuine fatty, bro. Always gotta be eating something. She asks Okarun what he's doing, and he says that he's learning punches so he can get stronger. But Turbo Granny tells him that throwing a punch and getting stronger are two different things. You can learn to throw hands, but that means nothing if you're weak. I mean, take Megami for example. Gojo told him the same thing, and that nigga's still sorry. So she asks him again, what does he want? And Okarun says that he wants to get stronger, and that's what she wanted to hear. So she's like, alright then, follow me, and they head off. Ira ends up following them as well, very sneaky. I don't know how she moves like this so silently and those low heels. On top of that, she made it over there before these two did. I forget how speedy she is. Real question though, what is she doing here? It's damn near 2 AM and she fresh footed out like she got places to be. The switch up was crazy too. When Okarun is talking, she's all happy with that high-pitched voice, but when she hears another girl, she trips out. Had no reason to indent Turbo Granny's face like that. And where did she get that phone? That's Muko's, right? She hasn't been charged since she stole it off her. Ira is genuinely insane, dude. Look at the way she switches faces, bro. Poor Okarun doesn't know what to do. Anyway, let me explain what we're here for. Basically, while Okarun has Turbo Granny's full powers, he's still unable to draw it out. He's only able to do 2 actions in a single beat, which would be fine if Evil Eye wasn't able to do 4 in that same beat, which is amplified to 10 when he pops that domain. Ira can also do 4 in a single beat because she's like that. But the point is, he needs to find his own rhythm to move to. That way, he'll be faster. And what better way to train your rhythm than against the greats of music? Damn, bruh. Even Beethoven hit a domain expansion before that fucking bum. I can't believe it. Bro can't even hear his own words, but he can hit domain expansions before this nigga. What's his excuse, bro? Crazy thing is, this domain actually has a sure hit effect, unlike that trash cans. How do you have niggas in other universes doing your job better than you? And niggas will swear that he's better than Yuji. I'm Kevin. They start attacking these two with their music powers, and basically all the symbols have different abilities. These notes explode, the rests make you freeze, and the sharps make your voice higher, and so on and so forth. Ira was moving different, per usual. That girl been Weed Nation certified. She's used the Acro Silky's powers like 3 times, and she's already mastered it. Meanwhile, this nigga Okarun was getting cooked. Like, this was genuinely hard to watch. Ira was out here moving like Saquon Barkley, hitting flips and spin moves, while this buffoon is running headfirst into the rest notes, Turbo Granny included. Shout out to Ira though, I could watch her sonic sway all day. But there's a reason why Okarun isn't moving like he's supposed to. Everyone besides him is vibing to a beat, moving to a rhythm that they set in their own heads. But Okarun doesn't have a rhythm at all because he doesn't listen to music, which makes sense. Personally, I didn't really start listening to music for real until like high school, mainly because my broke ass couldn't even afford headphones. There was a time where, I'm not even kidding, I was rocking fake AirPods for the love of the game, bruh. And to be honest, Okarun isn't the type of guy to be constantly listening to music. But there's one song that he's listened to in the past couple days. A song that had him hype as hell. The one from the Hayashi. And he figures this out just in time. Because when Ira got stuck in the ground, he was able to come in and save the day. Editor's note, run that back real quick. God damn, that impact frame is tough. And I'ma be honest, Momo and Okarun are definitely the best duo when it comes to like literally everything else. But when it comes to fighting, these two definitely got that on lock. Between how they were moving last time and this, they got it for real. Always moving with that sauce. Even Turbo Granny was looking tough here. But now it's time for stage 2 of this fight, which means another stage change, which also means another domain expansion. 2 more than Mr. Fushiguro, by the way. But this one was even harder than the last. Beethoven spawned a bunch of giants and they started singing his opera and shit. And you can imagine how heated I was when this dude decided to start a whole performance halfway through the episode. This is when I knew we weren't getting that Evil Eye fight last week. But here's the thing with dandadan. Once you hear that opera music start to play, you know you're about to see some cinema. The giants started throwing up these little fun-sized humans to attack Okarun and Ira. Okarun was struggling a little, but Ira was kicking ass per usual. The musicians were behind the giants, so to beat them, they'd have to take those down first. So Ira uses her hair, grabs Okarun, and swings on upwards. They land and end up baiting these two into giving their mans a devious combo. This is where Ira really showed that she's a real one. When the next attack came in, she sent down Okarun, saving him from this dubious hit that almost knocked her out, and then she locked in. No way she was gonna freeze up like the last time. She pulled up, swung on this lady's head, weaved the right hook, knocking that goon out, then hit a backflip, mid-air by the way, quick little hop for the ore farm, waterboarded this guy to the ground, then swung around for that triple kill. And now the rest is up to Okarun. The animation here was so clean, bro. Look at that boy move. And when it was finally time to lock in, he did. That boy understands it now. Beethoven couldn't hear it coming. 5 switches in 1 beat too. That boy moving different. And with that, Okarun and Ira were able to escape the genjutsu. Something interesting that I noticed was Ira's reaction to Okarun complimenting her. Usually she does her little ditzy girl persona when stuff like this happens, but this time she actually froze up. No, Ira, don't do it, bruh. Don't fall in love with him. He's already taken. I feel bad for her because she's really a sweet girl at heart. She don't deserve that pain. Oh well, her and Gigi can be sad together, I guess. Speaking of which, back at home, Gigi and the rest of the gang are talking about the Evil Eye. Manjiro said earlier that the next time Evil Eye pops out, it'll be raps for everyone. I'm more concerned on why everyone's up right now. It's damn near 3 AM on a school night too. But at the end of the day, Manjiro is right. Gigi can't control the Evil Eye. It's a hard pill to swallow, but when it comes down to it, they really should be more concerned about everyone's safety. Gene and Joji, step your ass outside. What the? Yo, who does Turbo Granny think she is, bruh? Out here hitting the duo pose with Oku and shit. Hey, yo, I'm so sorry because I know this is tough because he's standing on business, but I can't take it seriously, bro. He out here looking like...
Ew. Calm down, partner. Why you on your knees? Get down, boy. Get down.
Stop killing speed. He isn't laughing at you.
Turbo Granny swears she hates Okarun, but she's out here moving like Kamigawa, leading Ippo into the ring. Ayase didn't give a damn that Okarun was calling Gigi out. She was more concerned that he was out this late with Ira, which is valid. But we got other things to worry about. There's business that needs to be stood on. Momo was actually confused because she thought this nigga was trolling. But is she not seeing this? Okarun has never stood this tall in his entire life. His back hasn't been this straight since he left the womb. Let him cook. And Okarun started spitting. He told everyone that he was pissed off that the Evil Eye was able to attack Momo. And what pisses him off the most is how weak he felt. How weak he is. He wants to help Gigi and continue his promise on helping the Evil Eye. And to do that, he's gotta beat his ass. Mondrio annoying ass came in like, let's calm down, guys.
Shut your lame ass up, nigga.
How are you gonna watch this dude come in here standing on business and try to cool him off? Get your ass back on the sideline where you belong and let him cook. Shout out to Seiko too. She basically told him the same thing. Okarun tells ISA to stand back. Ira pours the water, and now it's showtime. And this fight was really on sight. Evil Eye was ready to box before he even registered that he spawned in. Okarun pulls up, they clash, and then the episode ends.
That can't be it. Where's the rest of it?
Y'all don't even know the anger, the frustration, the feeling of disdain I felt when I saw this cliffhanger. I thought that BS was over with after solo leveling, but this was nasty work. I have never been more upset seeing that ending in my life. Hey guys, this is Noah from 1 week later. I'm still angry, but a little less now, because not only did Man U lose to an F tier team the other day, it is finally time to see this fade. Let's get it! Okarun pulls up, weaving the balls, jumps into the roundhouse, sending bro back, but Evil Eye retaliates with his own. Okarun recovers, runs back in there, and they clash. That boy Okarun strong as hell now, he ain't moving an inch. Evil Eye steps back for the kick. Weave, told that boy to hit the weight room, this shit too easy. Okarun pulls up again with the leg sweep, but Evil Eye dodges going into the TSB down slam, but Okarun hit him moves that I've never seen him hit before. Turned that into a monster kick and sent bro flying. Evil Eye strikes back with that direct shot barrage, disappears through the smoke and tries to get sneaky, but Okarun sees that. Look at his eyes, bro wasn't even phased. Evil Eye was on that though, didn't even let him recover, but this new and improved Okarun can't be stopped. He clashes with the Evil Eye. Wait a minute, has Turbo Granny been here this entire time? She's definitely one of those cosmetics that boost your stats. Animators spared no expense making Okarun look tough today too. Y'all seen that lineup? My boy looking fresh. But enough yap, it's time for the next round.
Round 2. Fight.
They get back at it again. Okarun hitting Evil Eye with that full court press like prom Kawhi. Evil Eye responds with that ball barrage again, but run that shit back real quick. Jumped up into the mid-air spin move, then repositioned again. Then he ran up, weave, woo-wee, run that shit back again. That boy feeling himself now, got Evil Eye looking goofy. Okarun moving like no other now that he has Momo watching, but he's not done. Got down low and started giving Evil Eye them devious front shots. Had little bro screaming, tossed him in the air, and Evil Eye tried hitting that domain expansion, and he thought that shit worked too, peeped the smile, but he's on that making me timing today. As long as you're fighting Okarun, everywhere is his domain. And oh my God, he's looking so tough. Had to show Evil Eye who the real demon was real quick. Hit his ass with a sensational down slam. Then he went back down and went all out, spearing him through the stomach and catapulting bro into the house. On one hand, holy shit, that was incredible. On the other, you have just made yourself and your girlfriend effectively homeless. Better start working on that CDL, buddy. But seriously, what a fight. That was absolute cinema. They cooked, but somehow Evil Eye is still alive and kicking. In fact, bro was over here laughing up a storm. Dude was having such a good time that he actually wanted to run it back. Everyone was worried because, quick reminder, we just saw Okarun go all out earlier tonight. But Okarun has a plan. Even though his knees were practically jello, he still stood on business. Low-key frying me though, cause he ain't even look up at the Evil Eye. But this was fair play by Okarun, cause what he did was a tale as old as time. He started rage baiting. He said that he doesn't like to bully weaklings, and said the Evil Eye wasn't like that. Besides, he only fights people who are strong, and the Evil Eye was genuinely losing it. Bro was throwing a tantrum and everything. I almost forget that he's a baby mentally. Okarun basically told him, hey lil bro, I'll fight you once a week, if and only if you fight me alone, and don't hurt other humans. When Okarun heard from Turbo Granny that the Evil Eye was still a newborn, he put the pieces together. In the Evil Eye's evil eyes, he sees killing as playing, which is hella sad, but to be honest, that's all he really knows. Okarun realized this, so he planned on beating the Evil Eye and becoming friends with him, and playmates. Which is a W move, shout out to him. And to seal the agreement, this dude Evil Eye, oh hell nah bruh, put your pants back on nigga, trying to send me to the Shadow Realm with these shenanigans once again. You can't be for real. And this nigga Okarun gripped that junk with full earnesty. Do you know where that's been, bro? God, and they just got done fighting too. Ew, bruh. That's a sanitation hazard, bruh. I get the Evil Eye is just a baby, but have some decorum, my guy. But with that, the Evil Eye has been defeated. Shout out to Okarun, man. This dude went crazy today. Went to school, worked at a farm for a few hours, trained all night, went back home and kicked the Evil Eye's evil ass, saving everyone. 2018 Braun level performance tonight. That's how he does it. Of course, doesn't matter if the house being all knocked down and whatever, but hey man, who cares? That fight was tough, and I'm sure they'll figure it out somehow. Anyway, with the Evil Eye now defeated, it's now time for our gang to go their separate ways. Since the monastery is gone, Manjiro is quitting his priest job and becoming a YouTuber. I know I was low-key hating on bro earlier, but he's genuinely a W man who's just looking out for everyone, and I wish him nothing but the best. I hope he gets 100k subscribers. He also took Evil Eye's undies, hopefully that doesn't backfire on him. Gigi's parents also come to pick him up, looks like they're okay now. Bro was hella embarrassed, which I don't even blame him, that's a canon event. I say was trolling little bro too. Turbo Granny, eyes off the food! But yeah, Psycho apologizes for putting them through so much trouble. My wife is so polite, and they head off. Okarun and Ira head off too. No idea where Okarun is going. Bro doesn't even have a home to live in. But before he leaves, him and Momo say goodbye.
Rebound taken by Iguodala. Iguodala to Curry, back to Iguodala, up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James!
Looks like everything's back to normal. But anyway, that's all I'm doing for today. Hope y'all enjoyed, and make sure you subscribe to the Duo channel. I'll be back with more dandadan sometime later. Thank y'all for watching. I love you. Goodbye.